you think of this new guy and the problems that he has to solve?
So to me, anyone coming into this job has a series of problems that just require immediate attention. The first is that the company bleeds cash today, and they probably got, on their current course of speed, 2.5 to 3.5 years worth of cash left. And that doesn't seem like the wisest course of action. That is assuming no negative settlement on the Waymo lawsuit litigation with Google. I think they're very vulnerable on it. I'm not a lawyer, but there have been emails put out that seem to suggest that Google's case is very strong.
So you think that this Google suit is the biggest problem?
I would say in terms of dollars, yes, that it's the biggest unknown for investors, because if Google, I mean, let's put it this way, if I'm the CEO, one of my first priorities is making that suit go away, right? And one of the best arguments for having a new CEO is that they can come in, do a mea culpa, and try to negotiate a way out of it.
What's the worst case scenario for Uber in this situation?
Well, I think that the worst case scenario is that they owe more money to Google than they can pay. And that would obviously be a very ugly scenario. And to me, hopefully there's some solution where Uber exits the self-driving car business, you know, that they stop trying to develop their own, they make a deal to use Waymo technology everywhere, and they pay some penalty, I don't know, something a little bit like that. Whatever it is, you're trying to settle for something less than the cash you have on the balance sheet. And then the CEO's got to go in and actually fix the operation. Because my understanding is that they are cash flow positive in some markets.
And they are negotiating a new investment. We don't know if it's going to happen.
Well, I don't know. I mean, the way I would look at this is that if I were the CEO, I would try to get to break even off the cash you have on the balance sheet now. I think it's far less important to be investing aggressively. They're at a scale today that if they can get to break even here, their cost of capital relative to Lyft and others in the space will be much, much lower, and their ability to then choke off competitors will be in place.